always inside the nozzle of my glue, keeping it from clogging. And another tip, when you're using your liquid glue, keep it, laying down on the table instead of standing the bottle up as you do other things, because that keeps your glue down at the nozzle, so it's always right there and ready to use. I have a little plaid piece cut to go across the bottom of the card, and I have our 1/4" adhesive easy tear tape. I'm going to peel the release paper, and we're going to add some flock to that. So flock, if you don't know what it is, it's little fibers, and they make whatever you add them to, makes it fuzzy. So we have plain flock and we have sparkling flock. So I'm using sparkling Santa's hat flock. So it's nice and glittery. And we're just going to pour that over to where the tape is. You can just generously dump it on there, and then you rub it into the tape so you get good adhesion to the tape. And this is my favorite. This is our cleanup brush. And I'm just going to go over and brush all the excess right off of there, so it's nice and clean. And then we just dump the excess back into the jar.
Michelle, it looks like we had a little bit of a technical glitch there. Some of the folks weren't seeing the very first of our video, but everybody's seeing us now. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up. You might need to repeat the first part about the die sets that you use to and that glitter paper.
Sure thing, no problem. I'm just going to close up the flock so I don't make a bigger mess. And the brush also just very easily clean up off your surface. It just sweeps it all away. Sorry, I was just checking my video so I can kind of see what you're saying. I can't read the comments as they go so fast.
They do go so fast.
And do the card also. So,
but I think everybody's good now.
All right, wonderful. So I have a top folding A2 size card. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And out of some of our glitter paper, I've cut with our scallop rectangle die. And then one of our stitched rectangle dies, I've cut a piece of pattern paper from our Be Merry paper pad. And our stitched rectangle dies layer really nicely with the scalloped rectangle. And I feel like I pull these out for lots of my cards. They make a really nice background. I'm just going to add this little layer of plaid down here at the bottom. And we have our sparkly flock right here. And if you could just feel that through the camera, it's so cool. It's just fuzzy like velvet. It's really neat.
That gives some interesting texture to it as well.
Oh yeah, it's definitely something you got to see and touch and feel to really appreciate it. So now we're going to do the shaker part of the card, and this is fun. And I don't want anybody to be intimidated by ever making a shaker card. It's really, really simple, but I hear a lot of people, oh, I don't know how to make it. So we have an empty snow globe stamp and die. So you can stamp the snow globe and put your stamped images inside and just use it like that, or you can die cut it out. And you can die cut just the outside, but the die will also cut the outside as well as the inside so that you can make it open like this, like a window. So all I've done is I've stamped and cut the empty snow globe. I've cut it out with the die. I've cut the inner part. And I've glued a piece of acetate, this clear transparency sheet. I've glued it to the back of my snow globe. And I actually die cut it with the die so it would fit perfectly on there, and just glued it to the back. And then I've added thin foam tape. This is the important part. You want your foam tape to completely enclose your window. You don't want any little open spaces where your shaker bits are going to fly out when you shake it. And I'm still going to use the backing because I thought that would break up some of this busy pattern paper by having a white background for my shaker window. I cut out of our silver foil cardstock the bottom of the snow globe so it has a nice pretty base. So I'm going to glue that on.
While you're doing that, Michelle, folks were asking about the flock strip and wanting to know, did you use like a adhesive tape and then shook the flock over it, or because I think they missed that part.
Oh, sure. Sorry about that.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I put down our 1/4-inch easy tear double-sided tape. So I put the 1/4-inch strip there and I peeled the release paper, and then I just dumped the flock on top of it and rubbed it in, kind of burnished it into the tape. And you tap off the excess and put it back in the jar. And the flock sticks really nicely to the tape. You use flock on anything sticky, so it'll stick to like double-sided tape. If you have adhesive sheets, it'll stick to that. You can even put it on glue. You could draw something with your glue. I filled in little critters with glue and then put flock over it, and it makes them fuzzy. It doesn't need heat or anything. It just needs something sticky. So now I'm going to decide where I want my snow globe on here. I'm just going to put it in the center. So the first thing I want to do is glue down the back part.
When I think of the flock, and especially what you've got there, I think it would be really cool if you had like a Santa's hat to do white flock on like the brim of the hat or something like that.
Oh yeah,
That's yeah,
definitely.
that hmm
And you could use the red on the red part of the hat, make the whole
yeah.
thing nice and fuzzy. So this image is from our winter snow globe scene stamp set. So we have a snow globe scene stamp set for each season. We have winter, we have spring and summer, and we're coming out with fall in August. So you can use your snow globe stamp and die all year round. Because I think snow globes are nice for more than just Christmas. So I've glued my image on the inside, so it's actually going to be in there with the shaker pieces. And I'm going to take the release paper off all my foam tape. Sorry, little things like this I should have thought of and done beforehand.
It's
They
all
can be
right.
kind of,
Everybody likes
can
to
be
see live crafting because we all go through it.
the little boring bits here. That's okay.
Well, while you're doing that, I saw a couple other questions. Let's see
Sure.
here. Oh, I missed it. Oh, Debbie O'Neill, here, let me put it on the screen, says, did she say the snow globe was a die set or it was an embellishment piece? I think they missed that part too.
Our snow globe, we have an empty snow, it's called Empty Snow Globe, and it's a 3x4 stamp set, and it has a die as well. You can use the stamp set by itself, or you could actually buy the die without the stamp set and use the die by itself. They both work independently or together. So I've stamped it. You can see the black outline here, and I've also cut it out with the coordinating die. So now we have our shaker window ready to go down on the card, but we've got to add our little shaker bits. And I've got these beautiful confetti. It's got holographic, iridescent, white. It's perfect for snowy scenes or anything really. And one thing I didn't tell Brandy, and I just thought of this today. I'm going to throw this in. Any orders that are placed tonight and tomorrow or through the weekend, I'm going to throw in a package of these fun little sequins
Aw, that's
until
nice.
we run out. We packed up about, oh, I don't know, 100 or so. So until we run out, we're going to add this little package to your order automatically.
Nice.
Just something fun. Because I don't know about you, but I love sparkly things.
I love sparkly things. And I especially love y'all's mixes.
All right, so now I've just added a little pile of sequins that are going to go inside the frame. I'll just place this over the top like so. And then you can, sorry, I didn't mean to bang it. Forget when you're live, you don't want to do things loud like that.
Okay.
But as you shake them around, they'll move and you can see the scene a little bit more as they move around. And then I've got the sentiment from the stamp set, the winter snow globe scene. Love and joy come to you. And I've just cut it out with a little banner end there. And I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the card.
Super
And
cute.
there's our first card. And that's really fun. And when you give people shaker cards, I think it has like that wow factor. I think they have a hard time believing that you made it yourself.
Right? I always get the reaction, you made this?
Yeah. So I thought I'd run with the shaker card theme here and make another one. This time we're just going to use some regular rectangle dies and an oval die to make our frame. And I've already glued the oval down. How about that?
You were prepared.
I'm just
Hopefully,
preparing myself.
hopefully you meant to do that,
Yeah, why not? We're going to glue it anyway. So now
right?
I've got a side fold A2 size card. And we do sell pre-scored, pre-cut card bases out of our 110-pound cardstock. I don't know about you, but that's one thing I do not like doing is cutting and scoring cards. I always get them crooked. So I wanted to offer something that would make that a little easier. Not only for myself, but for you too.
It's much easier to have a machine do that for us.
Oh yeah. So again, I've used our stitched rectangle dies. We have a set 1 and a set 2. And I often get asked what's the difference between set 1 and set 2, and it's just their sizes. So set 1, the dies are going to be a ½ inch smaller than the one bigger than it. You know, as they go down in size, they're a ½ inch different. Set 2 is also a ½ inch different, but they're off a little bit from set 1, so you get all the numbers in between. So you can get a nice 1/8 inch border when you use set 1 and set 2 together.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the pattern paper again is from our Be Merry paper pad. Nice little Christmas cheerful patterns and colors. I've cut a smaller rectangle again, and then I used our layered oval dies and I cut an oval out of this one. I used the oval that I cut out at the back, so I have a nice background. Kind of cuts up that busy pattern behind it. And then again, I've glued the transparency sheet or acetate. You can even use packaging from your stamps and dies. Instead of throwing them away, you can use them for your shaker windows. And again, I've used foam tape around the window, making sure that there's no empty spots where those sequins can fly out. So I'm going to take a moment to remove the release paper again.
All right, so we've got a couple of questions here.
Sure.
Somebody is asking if you have 5x7 dies.
We do have layered rectangles. They're not stitched, but they are layered rectangles. So they just cut out a plain rectangle, and they're made for 5x7 cards, or A7 cards, as we call them.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have those for the larger cards. And we also have stitched and layered slimline dies for all of you that like those slimline cards.
Stacy's asking if you have shaker pouches to match dies so they don't have to put the foam around themselves.
We don't have anything like that right now, but you can always cut your acetate or transparency 1 inch larger than the rectangle I have here. So if I cut an acetate sheet 1 inch larger and I cut my corners off so it is kind of mitered at the corners, and then you fold them, you would score it so you could fold it over and create a pocket around your cardstock, if that makes sense. So you can kind of make your own. I sometimes take packaging, like what these sequins are in here, and I'll make it my window where it fits this packaging. I take the insert card out, of course, so you can see through it all, and I'll just use the package like this because the sequins stay inside. So you can use your packaging too. This time I'm using some sequins. These are inside. We have a homespun Christmas card kit. So it's a whole kit that you get a lot of stuff, including these sequins, which are pretty and Christmassy. I'm just going to put some there and then place our frame over them. And they're kind of staticky sometimes. They're sticking. There we go. So those are pretty and sparkly. And then I've used our Polly and Pete stamp and die, and this is Polly and Pete wreath. So they're holding the wreath. And my friend asked me, which one is Polly and which one is Pete? And when I designed it, I thought Polly was the polar bear and Pete was the penguin, but she liked it the other way around. So,
Michelle, do you design all of your illustrations?
when I started Pink and Vein in 2014, I illustrated all of the stamps for the first year and a half. And then it just got where I couldn't do that anymore. It was just too much and I couldn't keep up with it all. So now we work with a few artists and I give them my ideas and they bring them to life.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I've just added Polly and Pete to the front of that oval. So you still see some of the sequins back here. And I've stamped and cut out Happy Holidays. I'm going to add in the corner. And for those of you that don't know too, if you're ever in Florida over on the Gulf Coast, we have a small Pink and Vein shop at our warehouse.
Perfect.
You can always stop by and say hello. And there
So
is our
cute.
next little shaker card.
So cute.
Again, it's hard for me to get excited for Christmas. It's super hot outside. Do I
Yes,
have
but
time
we,
for one more quick little card?
yes, absolutely.
All right, this one's not a shaker card, but I wanted to include another little Polly and Pete. This one is called Jolly. There's 4 Polly and Pete sets, and you've got the bear and the penguin in each one.
Uh-oh, I think we turned on something. I can hear a double.
Yeah, I lost my earbud. I apologize.
Okay, no worries. We'll make it work.
And I'm not able to get it. Oh gosh.
No worries.
So with the, I lost my train of thought. Now I'm thinking about the ear pod. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Is that a little better?
It's awesome.
Okay, great. All right.
Don't we love it when our little helpers come?
Yes. Okay, so I've cut out another scalloped rectangle from more of our glitter paper, this time in red. And I'm going to glue that to the card base, which is another A2 side folding card base. And then this time we have rounded rectangle dies that are stitched. Oh, I apologize if you hear the jingle in the background. My dog decided to come in and scratch his neck.
That's all right. We love our critters.
Yeah, never a dull moment with him around. So I cut out a rounded rectangle to fit inside the scallop, and I've already stamped Berry Merry Christmas. This is part of the Polly and Pete Jolly set. And this time I've die cut my stamped image from this stamp set is our holiday wreaths. So it has a couple different wreaths, and I've just cut that out. It has coordinating dies to go with it. And I thought it would be cute to add that to the card and have Polly the polar bear sit inside the wreath. So just a really simple design, but just comes out super cute. Let me take that darn release paper off.
Michelle, I've got a question. Some folks are asking
Sure.
about the sequins. Are they available for purchase or are they in a set?
The colorful Christmas sequins that I used, those are part of our homespun Christmas kit. And the white ones that I used in the first card, we have enough that we're going to give in the first 100 or so orders that we received this weekend from the summit. We do not currently sell the sequin mixes separately. We usually put them in our kits and
Gotcha.
have them that way, but we haven't sold any separately yet.
Gotcha.
So here I added poly and a little foam tape inside that wreath. And you just get like a super simple card that's easy to put together, but just comes out really cute. And the glitter paper adds just enough sparkle and shine to give it that festive look for the holidays.
So cute.
All right. So now I am ready for, not ready for Christmas, but I've got to start on my cards for that's for sure.
Yes.
It's never too early to begin, right?
That is right. It's why we have the summit in July. Get a head start on our holiday card making.
Yeah. So I hope you
right,
enjoyed those cards.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let me bring your face to, let's see, let me remove this one. And there we go. There we go. We see your beautiful face. All right, let's dive into this wonderful bundle that you have sent. Oh my goodness, you are so kind. And we have lots of stuff to show. All right. Oh, I recognize this one. All right, let me put the camera over so you guys can get a closer look to see what our giveaway is going to be from Pink and Main. You guys remember, you guys recognize this guy, Polly and, what do you call him, Polly and who? Pete. Polly and Pete. And then we've got the coordinating die set that goes with those guys. Oh, look, here's another Polly and Pete. So stinking cute. And we've got the die set to go with that. Looky here, you guys. We've got the globe set there. What do we call this? Empty snow globe and the empty snow globe die. And it looks like we've got a word die that comes with that. It says snow sweet of you, right? Is that what it says? Hard to read it upside down. All right.
It says snow sweet of you.
Oh, so sweet of you. Great. Awesome. And then we've got, we've got the winter snow globe scene that you used. I think you used that image right there with the coordinating dies. And then we've got, oh my goodness, so much here. We've got the scalloped dice rectangle die set. And then we've got the stitched rectangle set number 1. And then we've got the stitch rectangle set number 2.
Right.
Is that right? Yes. And then we've got the holiday wreaths as well as the coordinating die. So basically everything that you worked with today is in this bundle. And that is so sweet of you. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. We've got the Be Merry. Oh, let me open this paper pack. I've got to see the pattern. We've got the pattern paper here. Look at all of that. Bright, festive colors. Just to die for. I love it. I love the bright colors. Oops. And then we've got some of that flock with glitter. So this is that flock that she was using with that double-sided adhesive tape. And all of this is going to one lucky winner. All right, you guys, let's see who is excited about this bundle and who wants it. Big show of lots of hearts, lots of thumbs up. We love when Michelle comes on because she's always given us really great giveaway prizes. All right, so let's go ahead and draw for that winner. All right, looks like this one is going to Tanya. Tanya's last name starts with an M and ends with an N. Oh my goodness, our chat is loading up with lots of emojis. Everybody has some love for you. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining. It was so fun.
We appreciate you sponsoring the Card Maker Success Summit, Michelle. It's always been a pleasure working with you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Everybody enjoy the weekend.
Don't forget to go to Pink and Main and look at the link that is scrolling down below to get your exclusive promo. And that is, let's see if it's scrolling by, stampmesomelove.com/Pink and Main and use the promo code Summit Live to get 20% off your purchase. And that promo expires on Saturday at 8 o'clock. So go and check it out now. Now, also remember, she's giving away those sequin packs, the white ones, I believe, right? For the
Yes.
You've got about 100 of those left. So if you're interested in getting that little extra freebie in your order, be sure to go and check that out sooner rather than later, because I know we are going to sell out of those sequin packages. All right. Well, do you have anything else to want to share? I know you've got a subscription box that you do. Is that correct? You still do those?
Yes. We have monthly subscriptions. We pack our card kits full of goodies. And there's still a chance you can get the July kit. We have a few of those left. So if anyone is interested, you can head to our website and check out the subscriptions. The July kit's really cute. It's got pandas.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, ready for Christmas. More Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Michelle, I will see you in a little bit. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You guys go out and
Thank
shop
you.
at
Thank
Pink
you
and
all.
Min.
And I hope everybody enjoys the weekend.
We definitely will. We've got another packed 3 days of the summit, so really excited.
All right. Have fun and thanks for having us.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Good night.
Good night. All right, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Michelle always makes the cutest cards. All right, let me just take a look at what Harriet's been typing me. She wants me to make sure to remind you guys. Sarah Christie is first up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Look out for the email tomorrow with all the links for tomorrow's presentations and all the links for the worksheets. I will also be sending out an email after this live, so you get replay links for all of the presentations for today and information on all the exclusive promotions that went live today but will be expiring on Saturday. And let's see, that's out. And don't forget, if you're having troubles with loading the Stay Tuned page to the presentations, or you're having issues with downloading the worksheet, try a different browser or clear your cache or clear your browsing history. That usually fixes the issue, but definitely try those different options. All right, let's see. Turn off the pop-up blockers, Harriet says. Turn them off. Turn off your pop-up blockers. All right, anybody got any last minute questions for me? I see lots of hearts, lots of love. Thank you guys. All right, we will see you tomorrow bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Good night.